That's some deep shit. Time to get motivated. Damn, I knock this shit over. It's time to get motivated. Yeah, that was relaxing. Y'all feel good? My head hurt? Nigga, why your head hurt? Why your head hurt? What did you? I think you did it wrong, dude. I think you did it wrong, bro. Are you? It's because you holding in your farts, bro. You gotta let them farts out, bro. Let them out. You can't hold them farts in, dude. Everybody in the chat, it's just an unspoken agreement. We just be farting, bro. Let it out, dude. Nah, come on, bro. Don't give me that nah, bro. Let that shit out, dude. Fuck out of here, dude. Let it out, bro. It's yoga. It's release. In goes the oxygen, out goes the farts and depression and anger and anxiety, you know? And, you know, y'all nasty. Okay, so you never farted before, nigga? Come on, bro. Come on, let that fart out, bro. Come on. I know somebody in chat gonna do it, bro. Hey, this make you feel comfortable? This make you feel more comfortable, bro, Isaiah? There you go. Chat just farted right now, okay? It's a natural body function. Yo, Daylo, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream, bro. There you go. You feel comfortable now? How's your head hurt? Does your head still hurt? I bet it don't hurt no more. I bet it don't hurt no more. I'm surprised nobody in chat did that. But what up, Ace Place? How you doing? Dilo, how'd you find the stream? Welcome to the stream, by the way. How'd you find the stream? Gosh. Hey, yo, that fart is loud as fuck. Hey, niggas be going, bro. Niggas be going. That's Steve Harvey. Not Steve Harvey poking in the chat. What's up, Steve? It makes me think of Dylon. Who the best 5 rappers in the world? Dylon, and Dylon. That's what it makes me think of, that Dave Chappelle skit. Or from that one show. What's up, Hyped Honey? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Y'all niggas, hold up. No, I'm not. Okay. What's up, EB? Thank you for the subscription. What's going on? What is my Twitter blowing up right now or something? What's happening? Where are all these followers? Is Twitch finally putting me on front page again or something? I don't understand. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, I don't know where all your niggas coming from. I really don't. But welcome. How y'all doing, bro? Good to see you guys. All right, so we're gonna start our discussion about our topic for today. Today's Mindful Monday. We just did some yoga. Now we're gonna go into the next part of the stream, which is a discussion. I'll tell giving us up to Dilo. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. EB, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate you as well, bro. Y'all so kind and nice and important. I deadass followed you before, but I was brought here by my worst enemy. Oh, okay, for sure. That's the homie, bro. Welcome in, bro. Welcome in. Dilo is the homie. Oh, that's what's up. Not y'all telling people about my stream. Oh shit. Not my viewers telling people about my stream. That's y'all embarrassing me. Let me stop, bro. Look at you trying to poop. Relax. Look, Isaiah found out about the sound bites, and now he don't know how to act, bro. Anyways, like I said, I got ADD like a motherfucker today. Jewel with the 300 bits. Thank you, bro. That shit too long. I gotta edit that shit. It's too long. Hype train. Not y'all starting a hype train on Mindful Monday. That's crazy. Anyways, let's get into these motherfucking videos, bro.
Smoke weed every day.
That's Sammy C in the chat? Yes, sir. How you doing, bro? All right, guys. So this first video is 8 reasons you're unmotivated, not lazy. Here's why. If you feel called out, go ahead and say it in chat. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna work through this together, bro. But yeah. Let's get it. Sammy, how you doing, bro? Shout out to Toasty. What's good? Welcome to the stream, bro. I'm both lazy and unmotivated. Welcome. You are welcome in my chat. Let me stop. Welcome, brother. Now, but today's Mindful Monday. Anybody who do this stream, today's Mindful Monday. We talk about mindful topics. You know what I'm saying? And today's motivation. Start the stream off with some just chatting. Then we go into some yoga. Then we get into discussion. This is where we are right now at the very beginning. And then we end the stream with some meditation to, you know, alleviate our stresses, bro. But welcome, Tosi. How you doing, bro? Hello. Hey, thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate y'all. What is it? Psych to go next.
Hey, Psych2Goers, welcome back to another video.
And I heard talking all soft and smooth in my ear, bro. This is ASMR.
Do you have trouble getting out of bed?
Yeah.
Do you groan at the thought of all the things you need to accomplish during your day?
Yeah.
Everyone has experienced a lack of motivation before. Whether it's your job, your schoolwork, or even your chores. It can be a frustrating and stressful feeling, knowing that there are things that need to be taken care of, but for some reason, you can't get yourself up to do. You might think it's related to the task or because you just don't have the time. But there are actually many more reasons that may be contributing to your lack of motivation. So keep watching for 8 reasons why you feel unmotivated.
Reasons.
Number 1, you're working for the wrong reasons. Have you ever asked yourself why you're doing the things that you're doing? Is it because it's something that
you're working for the wrong reasons? Okay.
your parents want? Or perhaps you feel pressured by society to have and do what everyone else is doing. As common as these reasons are, the best way to stay motivated is if you're working for something you truly want. If it's for the sake of someone else or because you're conforming to the norm, you're more likely to lose interest and get discouraged and unmotivated. Number 2, you don't think you have control over your life. What do you do?
Was that hidden for anybody? I have depression and anxiety. That's why. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. This happens to me all the time. The people that talk soft always directly pressed up against their mic. I know they're like this. All right, guys. Today we're gonna talk about motivation. Let me stop. This is me. Oh God. So what do you think you're doing in your life that you don't want to do? It's Brookie. And I want to ask chat, why are y'all doing the things that y'all are doing if y'all don't want to do them? Like, why continue to do it?
When things go wrong, it can be tempting to blame other people. After all, who wants to admit fault? However, while other factors do affect you, you are the one who controls your life. If you constantly blame poor results on things like other people, luck, or the environment, you might start to think that what you do doesn't matter. This can make it easier to lose motivation and passion. However, if you admit your fault and take responsibility, you're acknowledging your control over your own life. This can make it easier to stay motivated since you're directly making the changes in your life. Number 3, you think you should have accomplished more by now.
Oh, this is the one that's deep right here. You think you should have accomplished more by now. According to whose standards? Living in Kentucky, I don't think I want to be bossed around. I want my schedule to plan my own life, bro. I can honestly say it's liberating. Last week, and I say that as a person who's been full-time working for myself for a year now. Last week sounded a lot like this, but I'm very much motivated going into this week. Good to hear it, Queen. I'm good to hear it. Capitolina? Is that code for capitalism? Love to see it. That's funny. Is Capitolina, is that what they calling it now? Is that what the kids are calling it? Oh no, she said typo. That's funny though. I think you might have just made something funny. That hits because you see people around you accomplish way more than you and you start to compare. Yeah, comparison is always a factor, bro. Yeah.
Do you feel defeated when you don't see any immediate results from all the work you've done? As hard as it may be, you should try to remember that not all improvement can be seen during the process. With activities like playing an instrument, drawing, or singing, you may struggle to see yourself making any improvements at all, since there may not be such a stark difference between one day and the next. And when you don't see results, it's easy to lose the drive to keep working. But putting in the effort to try each day is already an accomplishment in itself. Take it one day at a time.
Facts.
And someday soon you'll
putting the work in to effort to try is an already enough accomplishment in itself. That's facts.
look back and realize how far you've actually come. Number 4, you set unrealistic goals. What type of goals do you set for yourself? While setting goals is a great way to keep yourself focused and driven, setting the wrong type of goals can have the opposite effect. For example, you may set yourself the goal of becoming a professional chef, but have no idea how to accomplish something so big. Because of this, you may end up feeling overwhelmed, anxious, and unmotivated. So instead, set small goals that build up to a larger one. That way you can avoid letting the bigger picture overpower all the smaller, equally important milestones.
Yeah, this is something I do too, for sure, bro. I think I need to, we got to celebrate the baby steps, man. It's so important, bro. It's so important to celebrate the baby steps, man. Like, I feel like we can get, this is something I do, you know what I'm saying? I said these big ass goals are, you know, have these big ass expectations and then forget to do the little things that often are the things that perpetuate you farther. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like in order to get to these big things, we just got to get obsessed with doing the little things. You know what I'm saying? That's a problematic mindset. Unfortunately, it can't change the past. So thinking about you should have accomplished more, should have pushed you to accomplish more. But I think we think it negatively. It's a shame. Yeah. Getting a job, you need to stay afloat in the society with the jobs you ask for are impossible credentials. So yeah, bro, it's just crazy, bro. They want a master's degree to pay you for $15 an hour. It's crazy to me. What's up, Humble Bunny? How you doing, Queen? We always end up comparing ourselves to our peers, which just said, yeah, imposter syndrome, bro. That shit will kill your fucking drive, bro. Twitch recommended you just to call me out. Damn right. Get your ass in here.
Number 5,
you gonna get this work.
You only focus on the possibility of failure without thinking of the rewards. Were you ever afraid to try something new? It's easy to feel unmotivated when you let your fear get the best of you. Perhaps you kept thinking of how everything could go wrong or what other people would think. While
I'm called out right now.
it's normal to be afraid, it's also important to remember the good things that may come out of it. Instead of thinking, what if I can't do it? You may want to try thinking of the valuable experience you can get just by trying. Number 6, your personal life is out of balance. Have you noticed that your personal life is out of balance whenever you feel unmotivated? Your personal life plays a huge factor in how you feel about the work that you do. If you've recently broken up with a significant other, lost a friend, or experienced some major change, it's likely that you'll feel unmotivated and unengaged with whatever you do. Working too much may lead to boredom, and having too much going on in your personal life may become too overwhelming. This is why balance is key. Number 7, you're spending too much time on social media.
This is everybody. Everybody in the chat can relate to this.
How much time do you spend on social media? As fun as it can be to scroll for hours on end, you may end up comparing yourself to others. Whether you're comparing your looks, achievements, or lifestyle to other people's, doing so may leave you feeling upset, insecure, and unmotivated with yourself. This is why it's so important to remember that social media involves snapshots of people's best moments, and to compare yourself to someone's highlights will always feel impossible. Number 8, you don't believe in yourself.
Damn, that last one hit. Yeah, I mean that plays, social media plays a lot into the, in comparison with other people, the imposter syndrome, the thinking that, you should have this and they should have that. We don't, like I said, you comparing yourself to their highlights, when we talk about this a lot on stream, but comparing yourself to somebody else's highlights, especially since you don't know the backstory, you don't know what they went through to get where they're going, or what they had to do to get that, you know what I'm saying? It's just kind of like, it's just a self-defeating mindset, you know what I'm saying? And it's really hard for people to grow when you feel as though you're constantly looking at what somebody else's have. The only people you should be comparing yourself is to who you were yesterday. That's the only way, bro. And it's easier said than done, bro. Especially when you spend, like, I can say that, but spending 8 hours on social media is going to have an effect on you, period. It's going to have an effect on you. So it's like, we really got to manage, even as content creators, as someone who does this for a living, you know what I'm saying? I got to manage how I'm engaging on social media, what I'm looking at, you know what I'm saying? Spend more time am I spending more time creating, or am I consuming more than I'm creating? You see what I'm saying? And I think that's where we gotta put, we gotta practice some self-control and really, like, focus, you know what I'm saying? Pull that into the editing video, be right next to there, get only 50, 100 views while they get thousands. How I really had to unsub from a lot of people. Yeah, and that's okay, bro. I promise you, a lot of people won't take it personally, bro. They won't. They're not gonna trip, bro, about a fucking sub, bro. Especially if it's for your mental health, bro. You gotta unsub, unfollow, not look at certain people shit because it's destroying your mental health a little bit, and do that, bro. Protect your energy, man. And like, the people that really care about you won't judge you for that either, because it's something we all go through, something we all struggle with, especially in this technological age. So, and this is something I struggle with sometimes too. Like, I'm not even like talking to y'all like I'm some person who knows better. I'm just like, shit is tough. Like, we all in this together.
Do you have faith in your own abilities? Believing in yourself can help you improve your happiness and confidence, which is not only good for your motivation, but also for your general health. As you gain more self-confidence, you may find yourself sure of your abilities and therefore more motivated to work towards your goals. The journey to believing in yourself is long and difficult for anyone, so don't be discouraged if you're not there yet. Take it one step at a time. Are you feeling unmotivated? Did you relate to any of these points we've mentioned? Feel free to share your experiences, feedback, or thoughts.
Chat, did you relate to any of the things we discussed? Did you relate to anything that was discussed? Anybody? No? You said no? Okay, for sure. Too many? Yeah, bro. What are we going to do about it, though, chat? What are we going to do about it? How do we fix this? I really want to know. How are we going to fix this, bro? Are we content where we are? Are we just going to be like this forever? Or are we just going to kind of like waft and go until it just, it figures itself out, you know? You said yes. Okay. It's not the answer I was looking for. Okay, for that last question, if you do not believe in yourself, why don't you? And better yet, who told you not to? Who told you not to believe in yourself? I mean, that's a good start. Cleaning your room is a great start, bro. I swear to God, clean your room, you feel like you can conquer the world. Is that something that can be fixed? I think it can, but I think it's only going to be fixed through changing our actions. Like, I feel like sometimes I feel like like, you ever heard that saying that the same thinking that got you into this place is not going to get you out of it? You got to do something different. You know what I'm saying? I think just actions, like, even if you don't feel like the actions are going to help, just do it. You know what I'm saying? Just do it. Like, force yourself to do it. And then I think eventually things will change. Yeah. Like, if like, say for instance, if you don't want to clean your room, but you know cleaning your room is going to make you feel good, but a lot of times we just lay in bed and not do anything, you know what I'm saying? But forcing yourself to do it, and you're like, damn, I forced myself to do that. I didn't want to do it. Everything, my bones was telling me to just lay there and not do anything. And then I did it. And now I feel better than I did when I was just laying down. You know what I'm saying? Have social media breaks, really balance yourself out, eat good, no staring at the screen for too long. Yeah, that's good, bro. Listen to music, paint. Yeah, whatever works for you. Always believe in myself, just like I like doing things on my own, because I hate it when my friends and family want to know what I'm doing. Yeah, I feel you. That's good, man. That's really good, man. Thank you for the follow, Didi. Welcome to the stream, bro. I clean my room. I feel great. Love to hear it, bro. Swear I light a candle when I'm done cleaning. Is everything? Yes, that shit is nice. I like that motherfucking candle. It's like, you know what I'm saying? So then you gain a little bit of happiness and a little bit of confidence, because you're trusting yourself again. Like, okay, I did what I said I was going to do. Now what else can I do? You know? And then I think that's like where it starts, you know? That's a good way to start it, you know? And this is speaking from experience, you know? But yeah, let's talk some more. This next video is called The Puzzle of Motivation. The Puzzle of Motivation. Even journal books. Yeah, write something down. Talk to someone that you can relate. Yeah, facts. Y'all about to make me want to clean. Bro, ain't nothing wrong with that. Damn, bitch, all up in my ear.
I need to make a confession.
I don't trust this dude. Who is this guy?
At the outset here. A little over 20 years ago.
This shit look 20 years
I
old.
did something that I regret. Something that I'm not particularly proud of. Something that in many ways I wish no one would ever know. But that here I feel kind of obliged to reveal.
Whoa.
In the late 1980s, in a moment of youthful indiscretion, I went to law school. Now,
you saw that shit too, nigga? It was a glitch in the Matrix.
In America, law is a professional degree. You get your university degree, then you go on to law school. And when I got to law school, I didn't do very well. Put it mildly. I didn't do very well.
How you Penny said, and that's how I met your mom. Are you saying he looks like the guy from How I Met Your Mother? Yo, what the fuck? Because he kind of does. They got that similar head shape that, like, they could be like cousins or whatever. But I don't know if that was what you were saying, Hype Honey, but it hit me.
Very well. I, in fact, graduated in the part of my law school class that made the top 90% possible. Thank you.
Okay.
I never practiced law a day in my life. I pretty much wasn't allowed to.
Oh, God.
But today, against my better judgment, against the advice of my own wife, I want to try to dust off some of those legal skills, what's left of those legal skills. I don't want to tell you a story. I want to make a case. I want to make a hard-headed, evidence-based, dare I say lawyerly case for rethinking how we run our businesses. So, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, take a look at this. This is called the candle problem. Some of you might have seen this before. It's created in 1945 by a psychologist named
No, I'm lazy and I'm motivated. What up, Delightful Danny? How you doing?
Carl Duncker. Carl Duncker has created this experiment that's used in a whole variety of experiments in behavioral science. And here's how it works. Suppose I'm the experimenter. I bring you into a room. I give you a candle, some thumbtacks, and some matches. And I say to you, your job is to attach the candle to the wall so the wax doesn't drip onto the table. Now, what would you do? Many people begin trying to thumbtack the candle to the wall. Doesn't work. Some people, and I saw somebody kind of make the motion over here, some people have a great idea where they light the match, melt the side of the candle, try to adhere it to the wall. It's an awesome idea, doesn't work. And eventually, after 5 or 10 minutes, most people figure out the solution, which you can see here. The key is to overcome what's called functional fixedness. You look at that box and you see it only as a receptacle for the tacks, but it can also have this other function as a platform for the candle. The candle problem. Now, I want to tell you about an experiment using the candle problem done by a scientist named Sam Glucksberg, who's now at Princeton University in the US. This shows the power of incentives. Here's what he did. He gathered his participants and he said, I'm going to time you how quickly you can solve this problem. To one group, he said, I'm going to time you to establish norms, averages, for how long it typically takes someone to solve this sort of problem. To the second group, he offered rewards. He said, if you're in the top 25% of the fastest times, you get $5. If you're the fastest of everyone we're testing here today, you get $20. Okay, now this is several years ago, adjusted for inflation. It's a decent sum of money for a few minutes of work. Okay, it's a nice motivator. Question, how much faster did this group solve the problem? Answer, it took them on average 3.5 minutes longer. 3.5 minutes longer. Now this makes no sense, right? I mean, I'm an American.
Thank you for the bits, by the way. Toasty, thank you for the follow.
American, I believe in free markets. That's not how it's supposed to work, right? If you want people to perform better, you reward them, right? Bonuses, commissions, their own reality show, incentivize them. That's how business works. But that's not happening here. You've got an incentive designed to sharpen thinking and accelerate creativity, and it does just the opposite. It dulls thinking and blocks creativity. And what's interesting about this experiment is that it's not an aberration. This has been replicated over and over and over again for nearly 40 years. These contingent motivators. If you do this, then you get that. Work in some circumstances, but for a lot of tasks, they actually either don't work or often they do harm. This is one of the most robust findings in social science and also one of the most ignored. I spent the last couple of years looking at the science of human motivation, particularly the dynamics of extrinsic motivators.
So rewards don't work.
And intrinsic motivators. And I'm telling you, it's not even close. If you look at the science, there is a mismatch between what science knows and what business does. And what's alarming here is that our business operating system, think of the set of assumptions and protocols beneath our businesses, how we motivate people, how we apply our human resources. It's built entirely around these extrinsic motivators, around carrots and sticks. That's actually fine for many kinds of 20th century tasks. But for 21st century tasks, that mechanistic reward and punishment approach doesn't work, often doesn't work, and often does harm. Let me show you what I mean. So Glucksberg did another experiment similar to this, where he presented the problem in a slightly different way, like this up here. Okay? Attach the candle to the wall so the wax doesn't drip onto the table. Same deal. You were timing for norms. You were incentivizing. What happened this time? This time, the incentivized group kicked the other group's butt. Why? Because when the tasks are out of the box, it's pretty easy, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. For dummies.
If-then rewards work really well for those sorts of tasks, where there's a simple set of rules and a clear destination to go to. Rewards, by their very nature, narrow our focus, concentrate the mind. That's why they work in so many cases. And so for tasks like this, a narrowed focus where you just see the goal right there, zoom straight ahead to it, they work really well. But for the real candle problem, you don't want to be looking like this. The solution's not over here. The solution's on the periphery. You want to be looking around. That reward actually narrows our focus and restricts our possibilities.
Interesting. Interesting. So rewards can narrow our focus, allowing us or limiting our ability to see, he said the peripheral, but other avenues of success. Thinking about that creativity, that'd be like saying, okay, you can, damn, that makes a lot of sense. You know, in the content creation world, thinking about like, hey, I want to hit 1 million followers. So now I'm just focused on one kind of content where if I would just creating expressively, you know, I would maybe make better content or more different, wide variety of content. That's interesting.
So important. In Western Europe,
that's interesting.
Many parts of Asia, in North America, in Australia, white-collar workers are doing less of this kind of work and more of this kind of work. That routine, rule-based, left-brain work, certain kinds of accounting, certain kinds of financial analysis, certain kinds of computer programming has become fairly easy to outsource, fairly easy to automate. Software can do it faster. Low-cost providers around the world can do it cheaper. So what really matters are the more right-brain, creative, conceptual kinds of abilities. Think about your own work. Think about your own work. Are the problems that you face, or even the problems we've been talking about here, are those kinds of problems, do they have a clear set of rules and a single solution? No. The rules are mystifying. The solution, if it exists at all, is surprising and non-obvious. Everybody in this room is dealing with their own version of the candle problem.
Facts.
And for candle problems of any kind, in any field, those if-then rewards, the things around which we've built so many of our businesses, don't work. Now, I mean, it makes me crazy. And this is not, here's the thing, this is not a feeling, okay? I'm a lawyer, I don't believe in feelings. This is not a philosophy. I'm an American, I don't believe in philosophy. This is a fact, or as we say in my hometown of Washington, D.C., a true fact. Let me give you an example of what I mean. Let me marshal the evidence here, because I'm not telling you a story, I'm making a case, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. Some evidence. Dan Ariely, one of the great economists of our time, he and 3 colleagues did a study of some MIT students. They gave these MIT students a bunch of games that involved creativity and motor skills and concentration. And they offered them for performance 3 levels of rewards. Small reward, medium reward, large reward. Okay? Do really well, you get the large reward, on down. What happened? As long as the task involved only mechanical skill, bonuses worked as they would be expected. The higher the pay, the better the performance. Okay? But once the task called for even rudimentary cognitive skill, a larger reward led to poorer performance. Then they said, okay, let's see if there's any cultural bias here. Let's go to Madurai, India and test this. Standard of living is lower. In Madurai, a reward that's modest by North American standards is more meaningful there. Same deal. A bunch of games, 3 levels of rewards. What happens? People offered the medium level of rewards, did no better than people offered the small rewards. But this time, people offered the highest rewards. They did worst of all.
Interesting.
In 8 of the 9 tasks we examined across 3 experiments, higher incentives led to worse performance. Is this some kind of touchy?
So what does that mean, though? My question is, what does that mean for us? Like, what does that mean for us? What's the key to here? Just don't get rewards for what you're doing, or don't think about the rewards when you're doing shit. Just think about creating for the sake of creating, or think about your why, I guess.
Socialist conspiracy going on here? No, these are economists from MIT, from Carnegie Mellon, from the University of Chicago. And do you know who sponsored this research? The Federal Reserve Bank of the United States. That's the American experience. Let's go across the pond to the London School of Economics. LSE, London School of Economics, alma mater of 11 Nobel laureates in economics. Training ground for great economic thinkers like George Soros and Friedrich Hayek and Mick Jagger. Just last month, economists at LSE looked at 51 studies of pay-for-performance plans inside of companies. Here's what the economists there said. We find that financial incentives can result in a negative impact on overall performance. There's a mismatch between what science knows and what business does. And what worries me as we stand here in the rubble of the economic collapse is that too many organizations are making their decisions, their policies about talent and people, based on assumptions that are outdated, unexamined, and rooted more in folklore than in science. And if we really want to get out of this economic mess, and if we really want high performance on those definitional tasks of the 21st century, the solution is not to do more of the wrong things.
Okay.
To entice people with a sweeter carrot or threaten them with a sharper stick. We need a whole new approach. The good news about all this is that the scientists who've been studying motivation have given us this new approach. It's an approach built much more around intrinsic motivation, around the desire to do things because they matter, because we like it, because they're interesting, because they're part of something important. And to my mind, that new operating system for our businesses revolves around 3 elements: autonomy, mastery, and purpose.
For people doing what they love, you know, the people that do what they love are always gonna, you know, want to do things, you know what I'm saying? Or they do it from a place of love. So the intrinsic value, I guess, is love. Human rights would be nice. These are facts. Yeah. Human rights would be nice. Yeah. Living wage would be nice, you know.
Autonomy, the urge to direct our own lives. Mastery, the desire to get better and better at something that matters. And purpose, the yearning to do what we do in the service of something larger than ourselves. These are the building blocks of an entirely new operating system for our businesses. I want to talk today only about autonomy. In the 20th century, we came up with this idea of management. Management did not emanate from nature. Okay? Management isn't, it's not a tree, it's a television set. Okay? Somebody invented it. And it doesn't mean it's going to work forever. Management is great. Traditional notions of management are great if you want compliance. But if you want engagement, self-direction works better. Let me give you some examples of some kind of radical notions of self-direction. And what this means, you don't see a lot of it, but you see the first stirrings of something really interesting going on. Because what it means is, it means paying people adequately and fairly, absolutely. Getting the issue of money off the table, and then giving people lots of autonomy. Let me give you some examples.
I love this.
How many of you have heard of the company Atlassian?
Okay, no.
Okay, looks like less than half. Atlassian is an Australian software company, and they do something incredibly cool. A few times a year, they tell their engineers, go for the next 24 hours and work on anything you want. As long as it's not part of your regular job. Work on anything you want. So the engineers use this time to come up with a cool patch of code, to come up with an elegant hack. Then they present all of these stuff that they've developed to their teammates, to the rest of the company, in this wild and woolly all-hands meeting at the end of the day. And then, being Australians, everybody has a beer. They call them FedEx days. Why?
Lassie.
Because you have to deliver something overnight. It's not bad. It's a huge trademark violation, but it's pretty clever. That one day of intense autonomy has produced a whole array of software fixes that might never have existed. And it's worked so well that Atlassian has taken it to the next level with 20% time, done famously at Google, where engineers can spend 20% of their time working on anything they want. They have autonomy over their time, their task, their team, their technique. Okay? Radical amounts of autonomy. And at Google, as many of you know, about half of the new products in a typical year are birthed during that 20% time. Things like Gmail, Orchid, Google News. Let me give you an even more radical example of it. Something called the results-only work environment.
Get off people's backs. Exactly. It's crazy how much people will create when you just leave them the fuck alone. It's like, it's so I hate to get them. It's so anti-capitalistic, but it's like, we almost get, we get more out of, like, it's almost like we get more production when we just let people do what the fuck they want to do. You know what I'm saying? And that makes me think about like what society would look like if we just allowed the people who wanted to do things, do those things, you know, rather than, you know, getting so much logistics in the way, so much management, so much compliance. Stop micromanaging. Yeah. Micromanaging is the fucking worst. And to something he said otherwise too, thinking about reward systems and shit like that and different like reasons why people find motivation, he said mastery and like just getting better at things makes people want to do things. And I think we as content creators, we get so attached to the end result that we forget about the mastery, you know what I'm saying? The getting better at shit, you know, better editing, better this, better that. And we just get lost in the wrong things. And this is me speaking from personal experience. It's kind of how I feel sometimes. Like I feel like somewhere along the way, I stopped worrying about getting better and I just started about getting results, you know? And I think that was like a fundamental change in me that I need to go back on. You know what I'm saying? I think it kind of is like, I don't want to say it's ruining me, but it's like, it's just causing a lot of like stagnation because reward, like external rewards never really motivated me like that. You know what I'm saying? It was always like me just doing something funny or making myself getting better at it, you know? I'm trying to be the avatar, but apparently I'm still frozen. I didn't see that, so I don't know what he said, but I didn't see it, so I don't know. 100%, I love this. So it's like, well, how can we get back to doing things because we want to do them? Like the question is, how do you unpack that? You know, how do you realign yourself back to by doing it for you? You know, intrinsically, you know. He was horny on main. Golly, get a quote for you, bro. I haven't dropped one in a minute. Don't kill the goose that lays the golden eggs. Companies like to squeeze you for what you got rather than allowing you to experiment, learn, grow, and build. And I think that's kind of where I'm at, bro. I think I've done that to myself in a sense. I've squeezed myself so thin that now yeah, man, I think I just need to experiment, bro. I think that's the only way, is just experiment. Yeah, they will kill the goose that, and I think I've put so much pressure on myself to get things happen fast. You know what I'm saying? Feeling like I just need to do quantity, but it's like I need to focus on doing what I love and taking the time to really love it. You know? I think that's where I lost it, bro. I think I've somehow I've realigned myself in a different way, and I'm just like, it's not bringing me happiness at all. I want to live in a van and travel to help find me. Yeah, that'd be lit. I think it's our culture too. Like we praise overworking and don't realize burnout will. Yeah, and I went through like a huge burnout phase. You know what I'm saying? Because of that. Thinking things have to happen fast. Almost like, how can I take a step back? You know what I mean? Slowing down seems like especially when slowing down feels like the antithesis of everything that I've been feeling so much. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Every fucking Monday, Goofy be making me come to conclusions that I couldn't come to before. We love to see it, bro. You're lucky, Goof. A lot of creators would do anything to be where you're at. I know, bro. And I'm just like, And the crazy part is, Senku, I know that, but it's like, I just don't like. I think I don't feel it enough because I have this like this feeling of like, you know how we get so obsessed as content creators that we want to go to the next thing, we want to go to the next thing, we want to go to the next thing, but it's like if you always thinking about that, you'll never be complacent of where you are, you know? So like even now I've come to this space where I am as a content creator and I almost feel like all I can worry about is the next thing, you know? And it's so hard to just be like appreciative of the moment because I'm thinking about what I can do next. So if anybody's a content creator out there, just think to yourself, like when you're creating or you're going on your path, just know that if you don't value the now, you're not going to value the now when you get where you want to go either. Like it's not just some switch that you turn on like, oh, I made it. You know what I'm saying? I made it. Now I feel complete. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't work like that. Like if you don't feel complete now, you won't feel complete when you get where you want to go. So I think the goal is to feel complete now, feel complacent, feel appreciative of the moment now and where you are in your process. And when you get where you got to go, you'll be appreciative of that as well. Otherwise, because I mean, if you don't, you won't be able to appreciate it. You won't be able to live into it. It is hard. It is very hard. Yeah, it is hard. Yeah, bro. We got to practice gratitude, man. Yeah, we got to have a chat, bro. We ain't chopped it up in a minute. Yeah, definitely, Rings. Definitely. Got to practice gratitude. I just think it's like a part of like our mindset that that just wants to go to the next thing. We just got to calm down, bro. Like very much soul. Very much. Life is the journey, you know? Life is the journey, not the destination. Life is the journey, not the destination.
Created by 2 American consultants in place at about a dozen companies around North America. In a row, people don't have schedules. They show up when they want. They don't have to be in the office at a certain time or any time. They just have to get their work done. How they do it, when they do it, where they do it is totally up to them. Meetings in these kinds of environments are optional. What happens? Almost across the board. Productivity goes up, worker engagement goes up, worker satisfaction goes up, turnover goes down. Autonomy, mastery, and purpose. These are the building blocks of a new way of doing things. Now, some of you might look at this and say, that sounds nice, but it's utopian. And I say, nope.
I need that job. Let me know.
I have proof. In the mid-1990s, Microsoft started an encyclopedia called Encarta. They had deployed all the right incentives. They paid professionals to write and edit thousands of articles. Well-compensated managers oversaw the whole thing to make sure it came in on budget and on time. A few years later, another encyclopedia got started. Different model, right? Do it for fun. No one gets paid a cent or a euro or a yen. Do it because you like to do it. Now, if you had, just 10 years ago, if you had gone to an economist anywhere and said, hey, I got these 2 different models for creating an encyclopedia. If they went head-to-head, who would win? 10 years ago, you could not have found a single sober economist anywhere on planet Earth.
Bro, same, Ella.
The Wikipedia model.
Fuck.
This is the titanic battle between these 2 approaches. This is the Ali Frazier of motivation, right? This is the Thrilla in Manila, all right? Intrinsic motivators versus extrinsic motivators. Autonomy, mastery, and purpose versus carrots and sticks. And who wins? Intrinsic motivation, autonomy, mastery, and purpose in a knockout. Let me wrap up. There's a mismatch between what science knows and what business does, and here's what science knows. 1, those 20th century rewards, those motivators we think are the natural part of business, do work, but only in a surprisingly narrow band of circumstances. 2, those if-then rewards often destroy creativity. 3, the secret to high performance isn't rewards and punishments, but that unseen intrinsic drive, the drive to do things for their own sake, the drive to do things because they matter. And here's the best part. We already know this. The science confirms what we know in our hearts. So, if we repair this mismatch between what science knows and what business does, if we bring our notions of motivation into the 21st century, if we get past this lazy, dangerous ideology of carrots and sticks, we can strengthen our businesses, we can solve a lot of those candle problems, and maybe we can change the world. I rest my case.
What do you think about that, bro? What do you think about that, man? Make it better today and tomorrow. That was a good video. I like that a lot. It's almost bittersweet because he's talking about making businesses run better, you know, and like in capitalism, you wanted to make us more productive in capitalism. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. But I mean, leaning into the human, I think we could create a lot of things. You know, if we had a different structure of society, we can create a lot of things by putting people in situations where they want to create, you know, and stop with the shitty rewards, you know, or the whatever rewards. Like, bro, we gotta change that too. When we start our own stuff, we can change the whole game. Yeah, that's facts. That is facts. But this model, it really could, bro. It really could. It kind of goes against the theory that, you know, capitalism is the spark of innovation. No, it's not. It's not what innovates us. It's humans. It's people. That's what innovates us. It's the you know, the freedom. It's the, how do I say this? It is the people who do things out of love, not out of money. You know what I'm saying? Money, the idea that money is the greatest incentive is such a fucking lie. It's such a lie. That guy just proved it. Money is not the incentive. That line of thinking is strictly brought down on us from, you know, the richest among us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right. Working for myself is extremely liberating. But the thing is, think about this, EB. Working for yourself until you internalize those same things your boss has internalized, you know, or the system has internalized for you, you know. Like, so now you've become the boss that you hate, in a sense, you know. And that's kind of how I feel sometimes. Like, I've kind of done that to myself. I've kind of become the very thing that I was trying to get away from, you know, because thinking about production, you know what I'm saying? The cool thing about it is I have the ability to change it now, you know what I'm saying? I'm not tied to that, you know, but I feel like it hits harder, you know, knowing it's coming from within. Money's incentive to survive, not live. Yeah, money's to survive, not thrive, I would say, but yeah. I don't even know if it was great when it started, bro. I'm gonna be honest. What up, Hood Fave JB? How you doing, bro? I don't know how you're always right on time, but I need this especially as I'm trying to be more effective this week. Bro, I honestly think that it just comes from living life. And I think us humans are just all on the same page more than we, you know, are willing to admit it, you know? We're not that different, you know? A lot of us are not that different. You know, we preach about, you know, individuality, which is cool and important sometimes, but I think we are so much the same person, you know? Yeah, I started a side job that I do that is fun, and when it is fun, but when I'm doing good, it feels amazing. But I'm not doing it, I feel it even harder. Yeah, man. Extreme is the hardest of the harder capitalism. So it was never great. Yeah. Crazy part is when you start exploiting yourself. God damn. When you've internalized these things, these you know, these rewards so much that you start exploiting your fucking self. Gotta make different goals. I think that's the important part. Make different goals. Instead of, I want to reach, you know, 1 million followers, I want to have a better connection with my community, you know? I want to have, you know, I want to give the most value I've ever given in my career. I want to make the most connections, the most genuine connections with individuals. I want to make the funniest clips, you know, that you can make. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that. And I think that's the shit that inevitably propels you forward, you know? Because the numbers don't give a feeling. There's no feeling that comes with those numbers, you know? Damn, bro, I I have internalized this shit so much that I've forgotten. It's so hard, man, because I'm really going through the shit right now, y'all, and I'm like trying to get my shit together. But it's like and I'm trying to figure out put my head on what I was feeling. But I think this is what it is, bro. I've literally robbed myself of my passion, you know, in a sense, you know what I'm saying? And the only way I can really get back to it is just by doing what I love, you know? You know what I'm saying? And yeah, bro, we all are, bro. Yeah, bro, it's tough, man. Whew, this shit is exhausting. Fuck. I did not expect to get called out this Mindful Monday, bro. Damn. I could end stream right here and feel comfortable. That's how much I feel moved by this. When you start growing, it happens. Growth is normal where you and we're in a machine that teaches you if we're not constantly growing, we ain't shit. Yeah, bro. Yeah. When that in itself is counteractive to growth itself. It's maddening. We live in a fucking lie. This world is a lie. Everything about it is based on deception. It's crazy. What up, Retro Raina? How you doing, Queen? Damn, man. I'm really shook right now, bro. I'm really shook right now. Either way, but hey, we're in this together. Hey, I appreciate you, family. It's becoming a more path to make sure everyone feels called out every Monday. Yeah, Aaliyah helps me puts the videos together for us. You know what I'm saying? So, because I don't like watching the videos beforehand. So, shout out to Aaliyah for helping put this whole thing together. That's what is tough about living through your passions in a hustle culture. I feel, yeah, and it's like I just didn't realize how much I've internalized this shit, bro. I've let it ruin. Like, guys, I used to have so much fun making clips, and I haven't had fun making clips in a long time. And I'm like, why? Why is it so hard for me to sit down and do this shit? Because I'm doing it for all the wrong reasons. But it's like, how do I get back to doing it for what I love? Like doing it for fun, doing it because this shit is hilarious to me. You know what I'm saying? Not because I want fucking likes or, you know what I'm saying? I never started this shit for likes. I never started creating content for likes. I did this shit because it was funny as fuck. And I had a great time doing it. And I love getting better at it. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get back to that, bro. Oh, all that shit, all that hustle culture shit is a lie, bro. It's all a lie. It's a fucking facade. All of it is a facade. All of it. It's like they take some very, very loose principles and just apply them for everything, you know? It's not even a good lie. It's really not, bro. And the science shows we do better. I think it's just profiting off of people's insecurities, bro, really. Keeps most people distracted. Exactly what it does. Keeps people distracted doing the very thing that's gonna fucking, bro. It keeps people distracted, and in the beautiful, it forces people to beat themselves up. Like the system wants to beat us up. You know what I'm saying? So instead of having to go to a job and do it, we do it to ourselves now. You know what I'm saying? Damn, we do it to ourselves now. I didn't realize how deep that shit hit. We do it to ourselves. We're doing the very thing that they want to do to us, and they've taught us to do it to ourselves. So they don't even have to do it. Like they can make us exploit ourselves. They can force us to exploit ourselves via the information and culture and shit like that. And now they don't even have to do it. We'll go work these jobs or do X, Y, and Z, and we're going to be operating a certain way and like giving till we're burnt out and we're nothing more. You know what I'm saying? We'll do it to ourselves, bro. Manipulation at its finest, bro. I'm weak. I'm fucking weak, bro. I'm fucking dead. Oh my God. This shit hurts. It's so real, bro. It hurts. My brain is literally in pain. Libra, all right, Libra Jessica, have a good stream. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you. Hope to see you again soon. If you can, drop by the Discord. So you'll never miss a stream notification. Anybody new to the stream, please drop by the Discord, bro. It's the best way to stay locked in with the community. Yeah. I don't even know if that worked. Yeah. But yeah. Have a good day if you gotta go though. Bro, and it's like, damn, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that, Libra Jessica. Hope to see you again soon, bro. Damn, bro. They want us to overwork they want us overworked in and oblivious. They want to kill creativity, bro. They don't want us thinking. They want us working, bro. Oh, I just pressed it. Okay. All right, guys. We got another video for it. This video is called 7 Habits That Are Destroying Your Motivation. Let's check it out. I think I know exactly what these are going to be. Oh, I cleared the
Hey
chat.
everyone,
My bad.
I am Peter from Top Think, and today we're
I didn't mean to clear the chat. I have a button on my thing. Watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. What up,
going to
Supreme?
learn
How you doing? Welcome to the stream.
about
Thank you
7
for the follow.
habits that are destroying your motivation. Now, let's begin. Number 1, perfectionism. People commonly make the mistake of thinking that you have to do things perfectly to be productive, but perfectionism often hurts your work far more than it helps. Most of the time, perfectionism has nothing to do with how much
The crazy part about it though is like, how do you, okay, I'm a perfectionist, but I'm also like pulled by rewards as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the perfectionist in me wants to be a master at what I do, so I won't post things. But then there's another half of me that wants to post things in quantity and bulk to get likes and rewards. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, where's the middle ground between being a perfectionist and doing it because you love it and just really wanted to see it grow? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the middle ground there? I don't know.
you actually care about your work. Instead, it comes from a fear of failure. You work overtime to make sure every little detail is absolutely perfect because you're scared your work isn't going to be good enough if you leave it as is. But all that time and effort you wasted reviewing the same details over and over could have been used to finish the entire project and get started on a new.
The line is invisible, exactly. So just go. The best bet is just go with your gut and just produce, or do whatever you love and just go with your gut, and just be able to let go sometimes. I think.
1. Perfectionism can also affect the quality of your work because of the unrealistic standards you're holding yourself to. If you're expecting to do something perfectly and it doesn't work out that way, you might mentally give up on the project. From then on, you might only put in minimal effort because what's the point of even trying when you know it isn't going to turn out how you want? This mentality is all too common for perfectionists and makes it especially difficult to stay motivated. So what should you do instead? Focus on doing enough to simply complete a project, even if it isn't the quality that you want. Let's say you're trying to write a book. All you've written over the last month is a single page because you keep going back to edit and change every tiny detail. Yes, that one page might be absolutely amazing, but someone who is focused on completing instead of perfecting would have already had 50 pages done by now. By finishing the bulk of the project first, you get the hard work out of the way so that you can go back and change the small stuff afterwards. Number 2, comparing. Comparisons are unhealthy in all sorts of ways.
I'm thinking about like what I've done as a creator so far, and I'm thinking like maybe like I used to think that me over obsessing over the details is what made me a better creator, but I don't actually think that's what it was, bro. I think me, one, showing up in form of, you know, daily content, and 2, like putting my heart into it, you know what I'm saying? Capturing these moments that were generally like that I generally enjoyed and wanted to share, you know? I think that's more important than how it's delivered. I think it's way more important than how it's delivered. As much as I want to say that it's you know, it was the way I jumped into the scene and then, you know, split this part. You know, most people don't even notice that shit, bro. Thinking about it, most people probably don't even notice that shit. The professionals do, but most people just pick up on the energy, the enthusiasm from the scene. You know what I'm saying? Interesting. What happened, Retro? I be seeing everyone do great. I want to be great and think I'm not. Hate to hear always. Retro, you are great. Stop it. The fact that you show up and speak your truth is everything. That's irreplaceable. Yeah, but I mean, speaking truth, that's one thing. You know what I'm saying? But even like with editing funny clips, you know, having fun with this shit, you know, that's a whole other thing. Like, I mean, that's like, I think it's just about capturing the moment, capturing the energy, regardless of what it is, like capturing the energy. And once you capture it, just let it go. Stop fucking obsessing about it. I obsess so much. I just don't want to do anything sometimes, bro. So scared of how I'm going to be interpreted and how, you know, it's going to not be enough. You know what I'm saying? Yo. Not Q with the raid, bro. Q with the raid. Yo, Q. He killed my stream. I'm going. I can't be here. This is God. I'm God. I'm here to thank you for this raid. I'm just fucking. Yo, thank you so much for the raid, my boy. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for the raid. I appreciate you, Q. All love, my boy. Hope you're doing well. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the stream. My name is Goofy Wise. I'm a content creator, meme lord, TikToker, variety streamer. Today, we're talking about motivation. This is our Mindful Monday stream. We do yoga, meditation, and we talk about deep shit. Trying to impact some of the things I've been going through as well as some people in my community. You know what I'm saying? As well. Ethos, what's good? How you doing? Or Ethos, how you doing? How was your stream, Q? But yeah, he said no problem, guys. Yo, I hope you're doing well, bro. Did you get your PC all built and shit like that? What's up, Martha? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Oh, we got family coming in, bro. What's game stream? That's good, bro. What'd you play, bro? V the Vixen. What's good? Long time no see, V. How you doing? My shit built, yes sir. Hey, congrats, bro. We gotta come by, bro. We gotta come by and see what that thing do. You know what I'm saying? You playing? What games you playing right now? What games you playing, bro? You're a gamer, streamer. I'm good. Thank you for asking, Goof. Yeah, life is good, bro. So yeah, if y'all ready to get called out, you know what I'm saying? Bring your ass in here, bro. You're gonna get called out. You're gonna get your ass called out. Raina. But yeah, we're just watching some videos on motivation right now, so I'm gonna hop back into that. Now, what a part of our motivation is coming from a place of fear is crazy. Yeah, facts. We gotta believe our work is enough and stop overthinking shit. Yeah, because the shit that we're overthinking and changing is probably not even gonna help it be that much better, bro. Let's be honest. We just gotta fucking do, man. Just do. Just be. Decide who you want to be and be it, and accept anything you put out as valid. Believe in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Believe in yourself.
Lowering your self-esteem to ruining your relationships. When it comes to motivation and productivity,
I am distressed, Martha. I'm calling myself out on stream and live in 4K.
Comparisons often stop you from taking important steps towards your goals, leaving you feeling insecure or intimidated by all the people who are doing better than you. Don't make the mistake of belittling your own aspirations just because you don't have as much money, confidence, or authority as someone else. If they have something you want, try to figure out how they got there, then plan out how you can do the same thing. There's nothing wrong with learning from people you admire as long as you don't let their successes stand in the way of your own. Number 3, waiting to work. Waiting for the perfect time to work is easily one of the more common and effective forms of procrastination because of how easy it is to justify. Imagine you have to work on a huge project. You know it's going to take you at least 3 or 4 hours, so your plan is to sit down and knock it out in one sitting. But then you realize you're getting hungry, so you decide to wait until after lunch to get started. Then after lunch, you remember that you forgot to do a couple chores, so you tell yourself that you'll get to work right after you finish those.
I do this shit all the time, bro.
You end up doing the same thing over and over until there isn't any time left in the day to get your work done. If this sounds like you, it's crucial that you start establishing a routine that will force you to start and stop working at the same time every day. Over time, your body and mind will get so used to working on a schedule that you won't feel the need to procrastinate. Number 4, multitasking. In theory, multitasking sounds like a great idea. If you do 2 or more things simultaneously, you're not only saving.
Imagine, bro, and this is something that I've been trying to do for a long time is get on a fucking schedule. I need to get on a fucking schedule. I need to stop bullshit and get on a fucking schedule, bro. Fuck, that shit is so beneficial. Shit is so beneficial, bro. The times I've actually been on the schedule, bro, I've actually been so much more productive and happy too. Like, fuck. But it's like, I can't do it. It's like, I just need to plan my days, bro. I really need to plan my days and be really particular about, and really honest about sticking to those things, bro. Because I think that affects us so much, bro. It's so hard, bro. Oh my God. Hey, what's up, Nikki? Y'all be using a note app on iPhone? I don't even be doing that shit. I'm gonna be honest. Routines never work for me. They never work for me because they work for me, and then I just stopped doing them for whatever reason. Because on one half of me, I hate be feeling like constrained, but I'm in a need for like structure. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's trying to find that balance between structure and freedom. And I think this is kind of can be like boiled down with how I have my stream schedule now. Like at the first thought of a stream schedule, I was like, oh my God, a stream schedule? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I hate that idea, but over time I started to pick days I wanted to stream. And at first it was kind of weird because I was like picking times and days that I had to stream or whatever. But over time, again, I began to find what days work better for me. And I would take certain days away and do certain things. So like in the beginning, like what my schedule started as and what it is now is pretty different. You know what I'm saying? And I think we got to give ourselves, like when we go into these situations, we got to realize that how it's starting may not be how it ends. You know, you can make alterations as you go. Like this is your life. You could decide how things go. You know what I'm saying? But and not being mad about when you switch, you know, when you don't honor the exact schedule that you set in the begin with. You know what I'm saying? It got me looking out my window and shit, just looking at nature. The shit is too deep. Okay. Having a loose schedule works. Yeah, bro. But like being forgiving with yourself and understanding that you're not a machine, you know? And I don't operate like a machine. I'm like, if I don't want to do something on a certain stream, I just do it differently. But I have my base schedule. I have my fundamental schedule. But if I want to deviate from that, then I deviate from that a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like I like, oh, this day I want to do this. You know what I'm saying? Okay, then do that. But you have a base schedule that you know what you're generally going to be doing. You know what I mean? I'm going to be streaming. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn. I just think we just get so caught up in like, oh, a schedule strict. It's going to be too strict for me because that's how we're used to seeing schedules. When we go to school, we have a school schedule that is not. It gives us 6 hours of straight school, which is not fucking conducive to how humans should react or be. Or they give us 8 hours of straight work, which is not conducive to how human. So we think about schedule, we think about work, school, our biggest sources of schedules in our life, and we're like, oh, anxiety, I'm fucking anxious. You know what I'm saying? So I think, yeah, bro. I think we can have a lot. We can gain a lot from that. But it's just so hard to get into that. I just got to get back to it, bro. I really do. I got to get on this. I'm going to be on the schedule, guys. From now on, dead ass. I'm going to be on the schedule. Yeah, but yeah, going from a stream schedule to a personal life schedule and having the same principles that you had in your stream schedule, I think it's going to be dope for me. You know what I'm saying? I can never have a consistent schedule because of my job, and I hate it. If I was allowed to have consistency, I would stream more and be more motivated to stream more. I feel that, Retro. I feel that, bro. Also don't put so much pressure on yourself to stream a certain amount in the beginning of streaming, you know what I'm saying? Or just in general, really. Like I feel like people underestimate how much, like having a stream schedule was nice, you know what I'm saying? But the most impactful thing that is going to help your stream is building a audience. And like you don't build an audience on Twitch. Like most of the people in here found me from somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? They found me somewhere else. And then when I got on this platform, they came from like raids or some shit like that. But it's like most people came from my own, like my Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, you know what I'm saying? So I think we just got to focus on the things that matter most. And it like Twitch streaming is like the end result usually. And there's some like rare cases where people would just blow up on Twitch only because, you know, they're playing with certain people or they're doing XYZ. A lot of time lots of exposure. But most people, I would say like 99% of the people on Twitch, they have to build an audience somewhere else. Find the content that you love to make and create a community around that. You know what I'm saying? Support them, they support you, and then, you know, vice versa, you know? Twitch is the power of network. It really is, bro. It really is, bro. I hate networking, bro. I feel like I'm, you know what I'm saying? I hate asking, like, hey, guys. You know what I'm saying? I found Goof on TikTok, I think. Hey, gang. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but if you're not gonna like but people don't. I mean, if you don't have the who you know what I'm saying? Like who you know is the ruler of this world, bro. It's just facts, bro. Who you know will make your life so much easier. But if you don't know anybody, you gotta go build it from. You gotta get it out the mud, bro. You know what I'm saying? Pause. That's how I found you. An Instagram page shouted you out to being tall, and I followed you. Yeah, bro. It's all about It's all about creating an audience, bro. And you got to do that. I feel like you got to do it. I think it's kind of silly for us to just rely on the thing that's working for the 1% of people rather than the thing that's working for 99% of successful streamers. And it's not always who you know. You know what I'm saying? It's like building your own thing. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense. Do you recommend people build a community on YouTube first? YouTube is cool, but I would just go on TikTok right now. TikTok is the most discoverable platform, period, for anything, period. You're not going to get, bro, I just started a new TikTok. I have like 400 followers. I've already had one viral post, and then I've had like another post that just got like 800 likes, bro. Like it's literally, and this is like starting from scratch. You know what I'm saying? Like TikTok is the most discoverable. Go where the discoverability is at. That's what I'm gonna say. Wherever the discoverability is at, go there, and then share them over. You know what I'm saying? And then bring them over to other platforms. But go where the discoverability at. Get to know them. Bond with people. You know what I'm saying? Be genuine. You know what I'm saying? And then people will fuck with you. What up, Wolfie? How you doing? Welcome to the stream, Queen. Yeah, PG mentioned you in the stream, so I came over. Hey, that's what's up, bro. Yeah, that's my boy PG. Shout out to my boy PG for sure. Depends on what you're doing on TikTok. So to be real, shit got 0 views on TikTok. Yeah, it depends on what you're doing on TikTok, because I feel like you have to have, like, your first couple TikToks are going to be like kind of wonky anyways, but you got to use trending sounds. You got to use trending sounds and music. Even if you use a song on the sound and then mute the song, use trending sounds. Otherwise people won't see it. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to honor the content that you started on. Like, so you can't just switch up, you know what I'm saying, different styles of content. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've started 3 TikToks, bro, and they both, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I think Rings, you're a lot like me, bro, and I think we expect it, and this is the sane reality, Rings. Like, we expect put in good content, get out good result. That's not how it works. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately. Like, if I make something that's good, I'm expecting it to get some kind of likes, you know what I'm saying? And then we're like discouraged, you know what I'm saying? But I think it's not about creating the best content. It's about who's seeing your content. You know what I'm saying? So we just gotta keep posting until they see it. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much. And yeah, because it could have got no likes or views by this group of people, but next time it could have got the right people, and then it just steamrolls. But I think I tend to give up sometimes too. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I was listening while driving. Had to comment on the slurp. Okay, good night.
Time, but you're also doubling your productivity, right?
Multitaskers.
In theory, multitasking sounds like a great idea.
And just keep going. You know what I'm saying? And just having not being attached to one individual thing. You know what I'm saying? Just allowing it to be free and to flow from you. You know what I'm saying? Naturally.
2 or more things simultaneously, you're not only saving time, but you're also
not that I'm some coach TikTok or nothing. I'm just saying, I'm just talking about the creative process and what I've gone through and trying to relate to other people. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I'm just a nigga creating.
Doubling your productivity, right?
Yeah,
Lots of
perseverance.
people make this same mistake every day because truly efficient multitasking is almost impossible. As a species, humans are built to focus on one thing at a time. In fact, even when we think we're multitasking, we're really just alternating our attention between a few different things, not focusing on multiple things together. Think about the last time you ate a meal while watching TV. These are both extremely simple activities, yet it is incredibly common for people to accidentally overeat while the TV is on. This is because they're only paying attention to one thing, so the less entertaining of the two ends up falling by the wayside. Texting and driving is outlawed in so many states for the exact same reason. Even if you think you can do both at the same time, you're actually pulling your attention away from one thing to do the other. So how does this relate to motivation and productivity? Well, imagine you need to respond to some emails and work on a
I'm terrible at this. I be trying to multitask like a motherfucker, bro. I'll start one task, in the middle of doing that task, I'll go do something else. I'm like, oh fuck, and 3 hours later, I got nothing done.
Presentation.
Why they draw Miss Will Smith?
Finish as quickly as you can, so you decide to multitask. Not only does this consume a lot of extra energy, but you'll also end up producing sloppy work. Your emails might be filled with spelling errors, or your presentation might be missing a few slides because you were too busy thinking about the other task to notice. Multitasking also impedes your ability to solve complex problems and think deeper about specific subjects, which both require intense concentration. Unlike attention, concentration isn't something you can move back and forth. So, when you're multitasking, you usually fail to concentrate on anything. The best solution is to stop multitasking. But if you insist on doing it, you can make the transitions a bit easier on your brain by grouping similar tasks together. That way, when you do suddenly jump to something new, your brain won't have to completely shift gears. Number 5, allowing distractions. Do you make a habit of leaving the TV on while you work? Or maybe you like to do homework while your friends are around. This might sound like more entertaining ways to get some boring work done, but they can be detrimental to motivation and productivity.
I do this too. Damn, do I do all of these things? I literally do all of these things, and I'm like, I wonder why I'm not feeling motivated.
Like multitasking,
Fuck is wrong with me?
These distractions force your mind to try to concentrate on 2 or more things at once, but they actually take things one step
I'm literally doing that right now. Okay, bye, Allie.
further. If you've made a habit of being lazy or unmotivated, then your mind is going to be searching for ways to avoid working. When you leave the TV on, you're giving your mind an excuse to prioritize something easy and fun, while ignoring the stuff that's hard or tedious. You might be thinking, what if I just don't look at the TV or turn the volume down? Unfortunately, it isn't that easy. The average person's mind tends to wander anywhere between 20 and 40% of the time, even when we're working our hardest. Keeping 100% of your attention on one thing can take years of practice and self-discipline, so it's pretty likely that your mind is going to wander at least a little bit. When it does, you will be much more vulnerable to distractions. So, if you hear your friends talking about something funny in the background, you'll end up paying more attention to them than the work you're supposed to be doing. This is especially common with what are called sensory distractions, which steal your attention by activating at least one of your senses. These distractions can be anything from music with lyrics to a loud garbage truck out your window. Even the smallest sensory distractions can completely throw off your workflow, which is why so many people prefer to work in libraries or while wearing soundproof headphones. The more you can isolate yourself from these distractions, the more productive and motivated you will be. Number 6, saying yes. You might be having trouble staying
Damn, I think I do all of these things, bro.
motivated because you're so focused on doing what everybody else wants you to do that you're neglecting your own goals. If you're looking to be more social or get out of your shell, then being a yes man is a step in the right direction. But don't be surprised when you end up with less time for your own projects. When you agree to help someone, you're not just committing to an hour or 2 of work for them. You're giving up valuable time, effort, and thought. You're putting them on your to-do list and letting their work crowd your brain, which leaves less space for the things you need to do for yourself. So, to make sure you stay motivated and focused,
I got the word no tattooed on my forehead. I'm trying to get like that.
learn how and when to say no. It can be challenging to
Lo-fi is helpful when working, but I think it's not enough of a sensory overload, I guess. I don't know.
overcome the social pressures
That's what I was thinking too. Like, I mean, what about people with ADD? Like, sometimes having people there to speak to does help, you know, if y'all just both chilling and then you stop for a second and be like, hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I'm kind of figuring out how that would work. You know what I'm saying? Like listening to music while working, is it bad? You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's I don't know if that's a good thing. You know, I don't know. Saying no more was the best thing that ever done. Yeah, I need to say no more. I really do.
To help people when they ask you for it, but they will respect you more if you're open and honest about your priorities. Learning to say no also has the added bonus of fostering confidence and
Yeah, everyone is different. What kind of music do you listen to, Rings?
assurance. So don't be afraid to let people know that you value your own time. Number 7, indecisiveness.
I gotta listen to some jazz. I kind of want to listen to some jazz.
Being calm and decisive takes quite a bit of practice, but having confidence in your decisions makes you significantly more motivated to work hard and exceed expectations. If you don't feel confident, you often end up wasting time because you're too bogged down by what ifs and useless anxiety. When you finally do make a decision, you'll end up performing worse because in the back of your mind, you're always wondering if you made the wrong choice. To make sure you don't get trapped in this vortex of
I literally do every single one of these things. It's kind of alarming.
self-doubt, try
Libras, that's you. Relax.
putting a time limit on your decisions. If it's something small, give yourself only a couple minutes to sort through the pros and cons. If you still can't decide by the time limit, just go with your gut. By giving yourself a rigid deadline, you can stop yourself from standing in your own way. Thank you for watching Top Think, and be sure to subscribe because more incredible content is on the way.
I like that. I like that video. How many out of 7? How many of you guys, like, if y'all had to count on your fingers, out of the things that y'all heard, how many of y'all do all those things? Would y'all say that y'all do all of them? Or does y'all say y'all do a couple of them? I'm pretty sure I do every single one of those things, and it's like, no wonder I feel like shit right now. You know. Out of 7, I do 6. Damn, 3 to 4. That can't be good for us, bro. Do you think it's weird that we're lazy when we're trying to do something or work on something, but we're more inclined and motivated to do something when it's the last minute to do it? Yeah, definitely. And this is something I practice and I need to get back to. I like when we make it like a thing, you know what I'm saying? Like where we have to do something, I find myself being more productive. So like I do this, I forgot what method it's called. It's like somebody's fancy name, but like if you give yourself a 20-minute timer to do something, like I have 20 minutes to do this, go do it. You know what I'm saying? And then 5 minutes off, and then 20 minutes on, 5 minutes off, 20 minutes on, 5 minutes off, and then you take a big break, like an hour break, and then you go back to 20 minutes on, 20, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, is that what it's called? Yeah, I was like, I didn't know that motherfucker. Pomodoro. Yeah, that shit helped me a lot, bro. When I was like, especially when I had like big tasks to do, it helped me learn better and helped me keep in more information as well, and also be more productive. So yeah, I think having a timer is really important on sometimes, you know what I'm saying? It can really help you out, bro. I mean, that shit saves me, bro. I'm gonna be honest. When I have a big project to do, it saves me. Yeah. That sounds like tricking yourself into doing your work more. Yeah, it works though. Shit. That shit be working, bro. I'll be like, fuck. This shit kind of hitting. You know what I'm saying? I just got some really thinking to do about what I gotta get more in tune with myself, man. I really gotta get more in tune with myself. I have like a lot of thinking to do, and more so a lot of action to do, you know? Stop fucking I just be overthinking everything, and I'm like doing everything against myself, bro. I'm like my own worst enemy right now. So frustrating. Wandering mind, comparing, and just old school procrastination are my worst ones. Yeah, bro. Same, bro. I mean, I think the wandering mind is kind of good sometimes, though, because that's where some of my best ideas come from. I don't even start on overthinking. Yeah, bro. Overthinking. Oh, I overthink the overthink. You know what I'm saying? Self-sabotage is real. It is, bro. It really is, bro. It really is, bro. My worst enemy. All right, I think we're on our last video.
Even if you were normal.
Yeah, 3 ways to get out of an unmotivated rut. This guy seems to have it all figured out.
Even if you are normally a happy, motivated, and generally high energy person, it's likely that at some point in your life, you're gonna find yourself in a rut. You know, a period of time where you feel listless and demotivated. You feel burnt out. You don't know what to do with yourself, and you don't really feel like doing anything. And now you're wondering to yourself, how did I get here? And more importantly, how do I get out of this rut? Well, I have certainly gone through my fair share of ruts and listless periods in my life before, so what I want to do with this video is share a few of the things that have helped me get
one more after
myself
this? Okay.
out of them. Now, before we get into it, I do want to note that I think there is a big difference between a temporary rut and actual depression. And if you feel like what you're experiencing is actual depression, well, the tips in this video may end up helping you, but I don't want to come off as saying that they are the be-all end-all solutions, because this is obviously a much more complicated and serious condition. So in addition to what I'm going to share in this video, I'm also going to have a link in the description down below to a resource written by a much more qualified person that you might want to check out.
Yes, I'm not a therapist. I'm a person
The first
with
strategy that I
problems.
want to talk about here, and something that almost never fails to lift my spirits and get me out of the ruts that I sometimes find myself in, is maintaining relationships with people who inspire you. This is something that all of us need to.
Facts. Maintaining relationship with people who inspire you. Very important, bro. Very important. I'm really bad at maintaining relationships, though. I'm like the worst texter ever. Yeah, man. I gotta get better at that shit, bro. I really do.
Be doing. And to punctuate that, I want to share a passage from Ray Dalio's excellent book, Principles. Meaningful work and meaningful relationships aren't just nice things we choose for ourselves. They are genetically programmed into us. The meaningful relationships we get from social cooperation make us happier, healthier, and more productive. Social cooperation is also integral to effective work. It is one.
Yeah, I'm bad at maintaining relationships. I am. I'm a bad texter, bad, like, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I just think in personal relationships, I always feel like, I don't know. I have like social anxiety and shit, and I always feel like people don't really like me as much as they say they do. You know what I mean? And this is something like nobody has ever told me. I've never except when I was like a kid, but I always feel like, I don't know, like I'm doing something wrong. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll be feeling, I wouldn't say that I feel like I bother people. I feel like, I mean, yeah, sometimes I feel like I bother people, and I feel like I'm a burden, you know what I'm saying? And this is nothing to do with anybody else. This just has to do with myself. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that I'm just somebody nobody would care about. You know what I'm saying? Okay, don't worry. When you forget to text back, I know it's because you got the vegan bubble guts. Yes, that too. In my everyday, I'm fine. Oh my God, same. Social anxiety is horrible. I just wish I could just not feel that way. You know what I mean? I wish I could just delete that part of my brain where it's like, why do I feel like I have to do this? Feel this way? I don't know.
Programmed into us. The meaningful relationships we get from social cooperation make us happier, healthier, and more productive. Social cooperation is also integral to effective work. It is one of the defining characteristics of being human. And one thing that I want to point out here is that you might not be getting these types of interactions from your normal everyday friend group. One thing that I realized about my friend group in college is that while I loved my friends dearly, a lot of our interactions basically boiled down to playing video games together and sharing references and inside jokes that we'd said a million times before. And those kind of interactions, while fun and a good reminder that you're inside your comfort zone, that you're safe, are not challenging. They're not inspiring.
Love you
they
too,
don't really
Ella.
give you that sense of purpose that keeps you from falling into a rut. When all of your interactions on a day-to-day basis are only of that kind, it's almost as if you've locked the part of your brain that craves growth and challenges into solitary confinement. And a lot of studies have conclusively proven that solitary confinement, like the real kind, has really bad psychological consequences, can cause brain damage. Now, obviously, we're not talking about the exact same kind of thing here, we're just kind of making a metaphor, but you can see how locking that part of your brain away, denying it those types of relationships and interactions for a long time, can negatively impact your mental state. Now, if your friend group is like mine, it does not mean you need to go ditch your friends and try to find friends who are super productive all the time. But what it does mean is that you need to spend at least some of your time seeking out interactions with people who are doing inspiring and challenging things, the kind of things that are going to motivate you to go stretch your own capabilities. I'm reminded of this every single time I go to a professional conference like VidCon, or even when I just get on Skype and chat with one of my entrepreneur friends. I always come away from these conversations feeling energized and brimming with new ideas. So if you find yourself in a rut, one way that you can start to get yourself out of it is to seek out these types of conversations and interactions with people who are going to challenge you and inspire you. One way can be to go to events, whether it's something across the country like VidCon or just a local organization in your town or a club at your school. But something even easier is just to reach out to a friend you haven't talked to in a while and ask them to catch up. My friend Ben Altman, who's one of the guys who runs the Charisma on Command channel, actually did this to me a couple of weeks ago. He emailed me, said, "Hey, we haven't caught up in a while, let's set up a time to chat on the phone." And then last week we had a great conversation, and I came away from that conversation really motivated, and I bet he did too. And if you want to get the benefits of these types of conversations on a regular basis, then one thing you can do is set up what I like to call a Jedi Council. Now, if you're the kind of person who's into reading all those other personal development blogs and books out there, and you listen to all the other gurus, quote unquote, then you're probably going to hear this called mastermind groups. But I think that term is kind of cringy and way too businessy, so I'm going with Jedi Councils. Basically, this is a pre-planned conversation that happens maybe every week or every 2 weeks or maybe even every month with people who inspire you, people who have the same values, people at maybe the same level of professional development, people with whom you can swap feedback on projects and stay mutually accountable. I actually have one of these set up every single week on Thursdays with my friends Andrew and Matt, and these conversations are incredibly useful for both my business's success, but also my level of personal motivation. But even if you don't want to go as far as setting up a Jedi Council,
that sounds cool as fuck. Weekly Discord call for the boys off stream, that would be kind of lit, bro. Anxiety is a fucked up thing. I'm blessed to not feel it socially, bro. You're so fucking not lucky, bro. I feel that a lot. I'm not the most sociable, and I felt that I'm not no one's first choice to come to for stuff, to the point where I can see it. But I try my best to be there for everyone. Yeah, I feel you on that, Retro, for real. I just feel like, I don't know. Bro, the amount of stream tabs I have open on a daily basis, I have to tell myself that I can't consistently support everyone at the same time. Yeah. You gotta be careful with that. I support so many streamers, it's grown even more recently. Notice that, become a content creator so Goofy will be in a Jedi Council with me. Okay. Wow, I actually set up one of these groups this weekend. Wow, that's super cool. I'm super happy for you, Joel. Imposter syndrome, does that mean you feel like you're somebody else, or you wish you would be it just feels like you don't belong where you are, essentially. Like you're an imposter in your own field. Like you're like somehow less valid or less good than everyone else in your field. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that'd be cool, man. I think I need to have more conversations with people who inspire me, for sure. For sure.
I do encourage you to call a friend sometime this week and just have a casual conversation. All right, the next strategy we're going to talk about is giving yourself permission to take a break or a vacation. And I want to put emphasis on that word, permission. See, I think one of the biggest culprits for us falling into ruts is that we put too much on our plate. We expect too much of ourselves, and then we find ourselves constantly behind and constantly stressed. This is incredibly common for students, and it's incredibly common for anybody who's really ambitious in their career. And when we're constantly in this state, we are putting chronic stress on our bodies and our minds. This can lead to burnout, and this can lead to feeling like we really don't have any motivation to do anything. And I think the solution to this problem is to take an actual planned break. Something that you, again, give yourself permission to do. And this is something that I kind of ignored for a really long time. I didn't take a real actual vacation from halfway through 2016 until halfway through 2018, a period of 2 years. Now,
I just had to do this shit, bro. I had to take a week break. And that shit was really nice. I wish it was longer.
In that period, I did definitely travel a lot, but it was always for business. And anytime a travel opportunity came up, I would only take it if there was a business reason for it. Be it flying out to speak at a conference or going to New York just a month ago to record my audiobook, it was always business when it came to travel for me. Now, I took little small breaks, but I never really gave myself permission to take an extended break from my work. So finally, in May of last year, my girlfriend hounded me enough, and we booked an actual vacation to San Diego for about a week. And other than one day where I took the opportunity to see somebody out there who I really liked and looked up to, we spent the rest of that entire time just relaxing. I surfed, I ate at restaurants, I hung out and played video games. That was about it. And when I got home from that vacation, I was reminded of just how useful vacations could be, because I found myself having a lot more motivation both for my work, but also for staying consistent on my daily healthy habits. I found it much easier to consistently go to the gym and work out, to read more often, to go for bike rides so I get my Strava miles, and to follow a healthier diet. And the reason for this, which I will now take much more seriously in the future, is that we operate on cycles of work and rest. Just like on a daily timescale, we need to work and have waking hours and then go to sleep. On a larger timescale, we need to have periods of work and intensity and then periods of relaxation so we can basically recharge our batteries. So if you're in a rut and you believe the reason is that you're burned out from chronic stress, give yourself permission to take a break. And it doesn't have to be something big or crazy like flying out to San Diego for a surfing vacation. My best friend Martin, just a couple of months ago, actually booked a hotel room in our city of Denver for one night just so he could get out of his apartment and be near a bookstore that he really liked. And while that was much less expensive and didn't require him to take any time off of work, he still got the same benefits. All right, the final tactic I want to talk about here is exploring a new interest. Because whenever I find myself in a rut, it's usually because I feel like I've stagnated. I haven't learned something new in quite a while, and I don't really know what I'm doing with myself, and life kind of feels boring. But the moment that I kind of pull on a thread of interest and let it take me somewhere,
I wish I could take a vacation, but I'm part-time. That's just so sinister, bro. That's so sinister, bro. I'm sorry it's like that for you, dude. No problem. I wouldn't know PG, Goofy, Dante, Berlin, or anyone I watch now if it wasn't for me enjoying the community I was becoming a part of. Yeah, bro. It's dope, bro. It's dope. I love the community feel for sure, bro. I just think I just need to really find like time to not only get away, but like realign my focus and my desires and my reward systems. I think that's the most important thing for me right now.
That's when life starts to feel exciting again. That's when I start learning new things and I'm really, really motivated and just basically psyched about life in general. So to give you guys an example for this idea, let's rewind the clocks about a year, because last July and last August, I found myself in—
Is how many humans work 40, 60 hours a week and only get six days and little to no vacation? Bro. Yes. Yes. It's fucking insane, bro. Like other countries get whole like months off. Niggas barely get 2 weeks here if you're lucky. And that's if you're full time usually.
A pretty bad rut. I felt listless. I felt like I didn't really know
what
to do with
inhumane.
myself. And it was kind of weird because I had moved to Denver about 4 months prior, and because of that, I kind of had this feeling like life was supposed to be awesome all the time since I lived in this awesome city, but that wasn't the case. Now, luckily, around that time, my friend Alex flew out from Texas to visit me with another one of his friends. And of course, we did all the cool Colorado things. We went hiking. We went to all the cool restaurants here in Denver. But at one point during his visit, we also ended up talking about something that was a big interest of his at the time, which was blockchain and cryptocurrency. And this was an area that I really had no interest in myself at the time. I had never really dabbled in it. It seemed really complicated, but because I wanted to have a good conversation with my friend, I heard him out. And after the conversation, I started getting a little bit interested in the subject. Not a lot, but a little bit. And I know from experience, when I get a little bit of interest, I should pull on that little thread because, again, you don't have innate passions, right? You have little bits of interest that you explore, and then maybe that turns into something bigger. Interest is like a little fire, right? You have to fuel it, you have to feed it so it can get bigger until it's eventually something that is burning very brightly. So I went and did some reading. I started reading some tutorial articles, some basic stuff, and I got a little bit more interested. And then I went and read the original Bitcoin white paper and got a little bit more interested. And it didn't even stop there. My interest eventually grew to include cryptography as a general subject. I went and read books like The Code Book, which made it onto my 2017 favorite books list. Fantastic book, by the way. And I even remember at one point trying to code my own encryption algorithm in JavaScript one afternoon just because I was curious and I wanted to see if I could do it. Now, I'm not trying to say that the way you're going to get yourself out of a rut is to go learn about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. That's just one particular thing that caught my interest, and I honestly have a lot of interests. Later that year, my interest in cryptocurrency and cryptography eventually faded, and then I got really into cooking, and I spent a ton of time learning how to cook, learning the science of cooking, learning tons of recipes, and that was yet another time in my life where I was not in a rut and I was very motivated and very happy. All I'm trying to say here is that when you find yourself in a rut, one of the likely causes of it is that you're stagnating. You haven't learned something in a while. So if a thread of interest presents itself in any shape or form, tug on it no matter how thin it is, because it might take you somewhere really interesting. And it's worth noting that learning new things on a constant basis could also lead you to a useful new skill that could even change the trajectory of your career. Like maybe you have an interest in learning how digital animation works. Well, why not learn how to go out and do that yourself? As someone who dabbles in digital animation personally with programs like After Effects, I've learned that this is a really useful skill that not only helps me make higher quality videos, but could also help me land a job if I ever needed one. And with a skill like digital animation and an increasingly large number of others, you don't have to go to school or enroll in a big formal program to get really good at it. There are a ton of great resources online that you can use to start learning, and one of the best ones out there is Skillshare. Well, they have a huge library of over 20,000 courses.
I love how he just looped that into an ad. That was fucking clinical strength. Wolfie is spitting. My job told us we get 9 sick days out of the year. People call out so much because of it. Sheesh. My uncle lives in Sweden. He has 4 weeks off this summer. That's crazy, bro. Spend our whole life getting summer vacations, and then we can't get a vacation during the summer. Smooth ass transition to that's what I'm saying, bro. My job's all mass sick days anyway, vacation, which is crazy to me. I think maybe a handful of people actually listen to me. In what regard? Do what yourself? I want to go back to Sweden. I would assume that a massive factor as to why Americans struggle to so much, can't even live or even eat. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
Spanning a ton of different skill areas, Skillshare's selection of digital animation courses is particularly strong. One of my favorites is Jake Bartlett's course on animating with light in After Effects, which teaches you these really cool neon lighting techniques that seem impossibly difficult to pull off at first, until, of course, you learn the relatively simple techniques behind them. You'll also find more comprehensive animation courses if you're a beginner, and complementary courses on skills like video editing and mastering vector illustration. And naturally, with such a big library, you'll also find courses on photography and programming and business and marketing, and a ton of different skill areas. And the best part is that almost all of their courses include hands-on challenges, sample projects, and an area where you can get feedback and ask questions. So if you want to start learning new skills, then Skillshare is the place to do it. And if you're among the first 500 people who click the link in the description down below and sign up, you're going to get a 2-month free trial with unlimited access to this channel, free copy of
You got your ad in there.
And I will see you in next week's video.
So
do you think it's important to take breaks when you're streaming instead of every day because of burnout? Yeah, I would never stream every day. I would recommend nobody streams every day until you're literally like the top 1% of stream. Not even top 1%. I would say like top 0.1% of streamers. You know what I'm saying? Like unless you're fucking Dr. Lupo, Tfue, Ninja, there's literally zero reason to stream every day. There's zero reason. You have to build a community. And the best way to build a community is via exposure. Twitch is not going to give you exposure. So don't stream every day. Like you need to make content. You know what I'm saying? You need to make content. You got to make content, bro. And if you don't make content, if you don't make things that, you know, if you don't build a community on some other platform, then what are you doing, bro? You know what I'm saying? He has the best cockhead. This guy right here. What's it called? I'll check it out. What up, Winneezy? How you doing, bro? Yeah, I think our most important as streamers, our first priority should be creating content of some sort, like video content, whether it's video or even not even video. Maybe you have a Twitter, maybe you just make very good, funny Twitter interactions. You know what I'm saying? Thrive off that. What up, Nimbus? Oh, the tier 2, the only tier 2, bro, for 19 months. You love to see it. How you doing, Nimbus? Yeah, man, I just think that's the biggest thing for streamers, bro, for sure, is making content, bro. Whether it's like Wolfie does art and she posts her art on Twitter and people love her shit, you know what I'm saying? And they love, like she does art on stream too, you know what I'm saying? So it's like just doing things you love and sharing it with the world, and people like will fuck with you because of that. You know what I'm saying? They'll fuck with you and then you fuck with them, and then they're like, oh yeah, you have like a community of people, and they'll put you on your friends, and you just keep doing that with a bunch of different people. You know what I'm saying? And then eventually you have like a little community, and you grow the community by posting more content, and they like and share, and then other people will see it, and then it just keeps going and going and going and going and going. Okay, bye. I gotta get back to work. Have a fun stream. Thanks for stopping by, Really, and I appreciate you. This video hit me for me. I got this video finna hit for me, Goofy. I told Twitch told me I got the 75 hours on the last day of the month, and since the month restarted, I didn't stream for a week. It set me back my whole wait, that doesn't make sense. Shouldn't it? Oh, because the last 30 days fell off. Yeah. I feel what you're saying. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah. You'll be fine though, Queen. You'll be fine. Trust me. And being honest, bro, partner badge is not all that, bro. I'm gonna be honest. It's 99% social validation. I'm gonna be honest. And this is someone who grinded for partner for a really long time. When I got it, I was like, man, that is not what I expected it to be. You know, I expected some great big change. The great big change comes long before you get partner, to be honest. She got it so long ago. I mean, you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's a badge, a status. Yeah, which is kind of like, you know, whatever, you know, but yeah. All right, last video for today, guys, before we end it with some, you know, it is definitely, yeah, social validation. Yeah. Status symbol. It's impressive though, bro. Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate that, man.
I was just talking to my crush. Yes, it's true. Your boy Hines has a crush right now.
Bro, badge ain't shit. Same benefits as affiliate. Just build a community and do what you love. Yeah.
I think I am in love.
Facts. Like, there's like no benefits. It's outside of the status. You know what I'm saying? But, and I mean, you have the option to bargain for your shit now, but it's like that comes when you have really high numbers. You know?
Does that ever happen to you?
Yeah, I get you, Ring.
Like you be having these short 48-hour crushes and it just gets your energy going and you just be feeling the love. Doesn't happen to me often, but when it does happen, I become like, I be in my feels. You understand? This woman is like immaculate. But there is something I love even more than a fun little crush. That is bamboo growth.
Wait, whoa.
What is bamboo growth? Hold up, before we start, I didn't even offer you a drink. How about a hojicha green tea, cold brew, ice, oat milk, latte?
Why is this man cooking tea for me?
Okay, so we have our hojicha green tea here. It is in a powdered form, low caffeine. I love this in my life right now. Now, I believe a lot of us may be feeling like there's not a lot of growth in our life right now. We may be procrastinating. We may have stagnant energy, questioning if we are even growing because we don't see any major shifts in our life. But yet we go on Instagram and we see people having babies, getting married, getting new jobs, new careers, new YouTube channels, whatever it may be. And then we sit there questioning our own growth. Are we on the right path? This is normal, my friends. We all go through this. But let me tell you, every millisecond of the day, every incremental step, we are growing. But sometimes our growth will go unseen. Sometimes our growth will go unnoticed. And this
not
is
me
what
getting
I like
excited
to call
about the tea.
Bamboo
Okay.
growth. I believe bamboo takes around 5 years.
Yo, cat and play. Thank you so much for the subscription. Goofy making my day better. All love, Queen. All love. Thank you so much.
To develop its strength, and then
bamboo takes 5 years to grow. That's what he's saying. Bamboo growth, grow slow.
Sometimes our growth will go unseen. Sometimes our growth will go unnoticed, and this is what I like to call bamboo growth. I believe bamboo takes around 5 years underground to develop its strength, and then in the last year, what does it do? It shoots right up. For 5 years, I think it's 5 years. Don't kill me if it's not 5 years, but it's a long time. For 5 years, it's underground. Nobody can see it. Nobody even knows what's happening. And then in 1 year, it goes like this. It builds its strength and resilience unseen, unnoticed. And by the time it comes to the surface, it's ready. And I don't know about y'all, but like me, I love bamboo. I have bamboo on my teapots. I have bamboo accessories. I have bamboo curtains. Bamboo growth is necessary.
I fuck with that. Bamboo growth. I fuck with that. 5 years underground, unseen, you know, in the trenches, in the mud, nigga, and then you rise out. You know what I'm saying?
In our life,
and
a lot of us are going through that right now.
I think we need to lean into bamboo growth. I think this is something I need to do, bro. Like bamboo growth, bro, and then shoot up out of nowhere, bro. Like what the fuck? I like your stream title. Thank you for stopping by the stream, bro.
YouTube channel went through bamboo growth. First 3 years, I had less than 5,000 subscribers. The 4th year, I had 10,000 subscribers. And then in the last week, 30,000 to 40,000 new subscribers. We are over 55,000 subscribers right now. In 1 week that happened. Bamboo growth. The first 4 years, what was I doing? Creating content, putting out content. 1,000 views tops. I would get 200 views tops. But I was building the strength, building the resilience. And then in 1 week, a lot of us are working towards our dreams, building relationships.
Fuck, that's hitting so hard right now. Damn.
Do our best, doing the best we can while we can, but we're not seeing results.
That's hitting so hard right now.
We think we're not seeing the results. But there's something special about your growth going unnoticed, because you have to believe in what you are doing, even if there aren't any results.
Oh my God, I'm about to cry. Oh, this is like exactly what I've been going through. Oh. Oh. Why is he yelling at me, bro? I'm about to cry, bro. Fuck.
If nobody else is giving you the affirmations, I believe God pulls us into spaces of scarcity. Now, they're not really places of scarcity, but they feel scarce to us. We are always abundant, you understand? But God pulls us into a place of scarcity for us to generate more faith within ourselves, with the Most High, with the universe, whatever it may be, with what we are doing, you understand? If you have a dream, if there is something you are trying to do in this life, it's going to take faith. It's going to take belief. It's going to take strength. It's going to take resilience. And how does that happen? That happens when you are going unnoticed. If you had an idea and it just popped off the bat and you became famous for it and it just made millions of dollars, cool, that would be great. But how much strength is behind that? How much resilience is behind that? Where's the story behind that? The fact that you go through these struggles, this is doing something for you. You go unnoticed, and that is generating, strengthening the faith within you, because you have two options. You can quit or you can continue to go forward. And what do? You continue to go forward. And every time you pick yourself back up, because we will fall. Let's be honest, we all fall off the wagon at times. We doubt ourselves, and then we have to get back up. But what does that do? It strengthens our willpower. It strengthens our resilience. You know, I was driving with my daughter the other day and we got some bubble tea, because y'all know, first off, I like my tea and summertime's coming. So I want to try a lot of bubble tea. So we have new recipes on the channel.
Bro.
But anyways, we driving, right? We cruising, and me and my daughter, we like best friends. We both watch anime. It's like a vibe. And she looks at the tree and she says, "Dad, can you see a tree grow?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "I never see the tree grow. Like if you stare at
this
it,
nigga
you see it grow."
hitting, bro.
And I'm like, well, the growth is unnoticed. We only notice a tree growing when it goes through a season shift or a drastic change, like the leaves falling off,
my God, this nigga is
blossoming,
spitting, bro.
leaves changing colors, you understand? Or a seed sprouting. But we don't see the tree actually growing every single day, because the growth is small, it's micro. And that is exactly what's happening in your life, in all of our lives. We are growing every millisecond, every incremental step throughout the day, even if we can't see it. But I believe if we become present, we can feel it, you understand? Some days we will feel like we are growing because maybe we make a lot of money, maybe we have a revelation, maybe we are just learning so much. Some days we'll feel stagnant. It's a process, it's a cycle. But every single day we are progressing. And the season will shift. Those massive changes will happen as long as we keep on doing what? Knocking on our dreams, being resilient, being strong, and taking these times of uncertainty, being unseen, unnoticed, not seeing the results, and using these times to strengthen our faith, to strengthen our belief. Because guess what? You will win no matter what if you believe, if you have faith in what you are doing. It may evolve, right? You may take a left turn or a right turn, and what you are doing may completely evolve into something else, but that's a part of the process. But if you have strength and resilience in you because you got yourself up, even in the times where it looked like it was all going to fall, you will rise up. It's on us to identify what season we are in. Sometimes we are in a season of clearing our field, just planting the seeds, getting the ideas out there. Then we are in a season of just nourishing. Then we are in a season where we blossom, you understand? Then we are in a season where we bear our fruits. But they go through seasons. And when things are going unnoticed, when we are experiencing bamboo growth, working on something for so long, but seeing
I'm about to be punching air right now, bro. bro. Fuck. Who's this person? His name is Hindz. Hindz.
It's doing something for us. It's building the stronger, more resilient, courageous, undeniable, faithful individual within you. Because I always say everything is already within us. But the experiences we go through, the emotions we go through activate these characteristics, activate these abilities. So when you are in a place of uncertainty and you choose to believe still, you choose to get up and do your best, do the best we can while we can. What does that do? Activates resilience, activates strength. When nobody else is believing in your dream, but you hold on to it, what does that do? Generates faith. I always say you can't expect everybody to believe in your dream when it is still inside your heart. Because can anybody see inside your heart? No. They can feel your heart, but they can't see what is inside your heart until you bring it into reality. So when I first started my YouTube channel and creating content, because I create content everywhere. I have a podcast it's doing really well. I'm on TikTok, 500,000 followers on there. When I started to do all these things, nobody really knew what I was doing or understood. People thought I was weird. People around me thought I was crazy. I was growing my hair. I was just like expressing myself. But I didn't expect people to believe in what I was doing because I said, hey, how can I explain something that's never been done before? The idea is to
How can I explain something that's never been done before? They won't get it. I'm knocking, but they don't even know that I'm knocking.
things you feel within yourself are your ideas, are your gifts. And if the people around you can't give you the affirmations you need, that's not a negative thing. That's a call to action on you to generate more faith and belief in what you are doing, because you are going to need that faith and strength and resilience when your bamboo shoots. You understand?
When your bamboo shoots, nigga is spitting, bro.
When we are knocking on the door but not seeing any results. These spaces serve us. They serve us to build a more resilient us, a stronger us, so we can show up in the world and be our best versions of ourselves. But belief is an amazing tool. Faith is an amazing energy that we can apply to everything that we are doing. It's like water. It nourishes ideas, it nourishes our energy, and it's what allows us to continue to push forward, my friend. You may be in a season of bamboo growth, unseen, unnoticed, but it doesn't mean that you're not growing. You are growing, and it's time to celebrate that. Celebrate yourself. Celebrate the hurdles you have overcome. You've gone through some things this last year, haven't you? It's been tough. Celebrate yourself. Know you are growing. Remind yourself, I am growing every single day, even if it doesn't feel like it. I am growing. Even the days I have those hard days and I don't do much, I am learning in those spaces. And what do? We get back up. We do the best we can while we can. Because that's what we're here for. To learn, love, and live, my friend. Shout out to all of us for just continuing on our path.
This nigga spitting, bro.
Even when it goes unnoticed. But guaranteed there is a big season shift about to happen in your life. And you will bear the fruits of your efforts. Harvest the seeds that you planted. And you don't know in hindsight everything gonna be all right. I gotta fill up on my tea. I just wanted to kick in with you quickly today and say what's up. Please like, comment, subscribe if you're new here. Again, my name is Heinz and I have a podcast, daily podcast, Monday to Friday. We go over light topics and affirmations to start the day. A lot of people listen in the morning time, so I'd love for you to check that out. And I see you next time. Let me know what kind of videos y'all want to see. I love the fact that we have such an amazing tribe now. I think we are this crew on YouTube. All of us, we're just a big group of friends. So I'm excited. You are growing.
This nigga is go ahead and subscribe, bro. Y'all go ahead and follow him, bro. The video will be in my Discord if y'all want to check it out, bro. Yeah. This nigga is on some shit, bro. I'll say that much. He's spitting, bro. Nigga he has found his purpose and he is living that shit, bro. He is in his element. You can just feel it, bro. That nigga is in his fucking zone, bro. He is in his zone, bro. Bamboo growth. That's a wave. That's a fucking wave, bro. Bamboo growth. Fuck. Fuck, dude. Bamboo growth, bro. That's a fuck. I might steal that from him. I'm gonna put it on a shirt. Put it on the shirt, baby. Bamboo growth. That's fire. This is fire. That was fire, bro. I need him to go ahead and make merch. I need a green mint t-shirt. Oh man. Damn, bro, that shit hit, bro. That shit hit. I'm about to be in my room for the next 6 hours just like this, bro. Like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, just fuck, bro. That was a banger, bro. That is what Mindful Monday is all about. Shout out to Hens, bro. Shout out to Hens. Y'all, make sure y'all go follow him, bro. Make sure y'all go follow and support that man, bro. Fuck. I just followed that nigga on Twitter right now. Where I just said, okay, let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and tap in. About to buy. Hey, shit, you too? I'm about to buy a bamboo plant. Facts, bro. Bamboo growth, bro. That is inspiring, bro. Goofy, the wise thinking man. Okay. Yeah. You can't just act like what he said ain't shifted a gear in your brain. Yeah, bro, for sure, bro. How y'all feeling, chat? Y'all good? I think we on the same vibe right now, bro. I think we on the same vibe, bro. I think we on the same vibe, bro. Bamboo growth, bro. I'm about to send that to all my friends, bro. I'm about to send that video to all my friends. Damn, bro. I already did. You love to see it. Yeah, man. That was dope. I appreciate that for sure. I'm just thinking, man, like, damn. That was good. That was a good one, bro, for sure, bro. I think I really hit exactly where I was at in my career right now, and I'm just like in shock. Resetting like my first day on Mindful Monday. Thank you so much, Ella. Damn, this is what I missed about Mindful Monday. Can we get back to this shit every week, bro? Fuck, this shit is so dope. I love this shit, bro. This is our Jedi Council meeting right here, guys. We have a Jedi Council meeting right now, bro. This is our Jedi Council meeting. This is our weekly tap in time to get grounded and inspired, bro. That's what Mindful Monday's about, bro. Come tap in, bro. Fuck. I needed this, bro. I really did, bro. Damn, bro. Oh, I'm about to cry. Fuck. I feel like the same shit happened last week, bro. I missed this shit, bro. This is the vibe I'm trying to go for every Mindful Monday, bro, by the way. From now on, bro, forever. Like, this is the vibe I want to get. Like, self-help, personal development, you know, all that shit. And just like, I mean, because I'm not gonna lie, it helps me a lot, bro. It helps me a lot, bro. So much growth. I got y'all after our little Jedi meeting. That was dope as fuck, bro. I appreciate y'all so much, man. I really do, man. I really do, bro. Loving the look of the stream. Thank you. Oh, what's up, Alice Vibe? How you doing, Queen? Good to see you. Long time no see. They don't even feel like Monday anymore. It's a Friday. I feel like I'm about to go on break right now. I feel like I'm gonna go do all the fun shit. That's what it feels like. Like I'm out. That's what it do feel like a Friday. You know what I'm saying? You have a W community, Goofy. Hey, I'm blessed, bro. I'm blessed and highly favored to have. I don't even care how many people are in here right now, bro. I really don't. I don't care at all because this shit is just so valuable to me. Like it is literally so precious, so precious, bro. Damn, bro. And I'm like, I just appreciate y'all going on this journey with me, bro. I really do, man. That was a great way to end off my school day. Hey, glad to hear it, bro. Lovely to see you too. So nice to come out of work to one of your mom. I know we just ended though. we have my meditation left, Alice, but we watched some really dope videos today, bro. Some really dope videos. They'll be in the Discord. So if you're new to the community, please join the Discord. Damn, bro. I'm like, I don't even know what to say. I'm like, I'm ready to just go like stare at the water move in the ponds or some shit. That is exactly what I needed, bro. Damn, I want to share that with everybody, bro. My brother, I hope the stream was good. Yeah, it was great, bro. It was great. What's up, Large Knots? How you doing, my boy? I will watch later tonight. Yeah, please do that. I mean, I know it's what time is it for you? It's probably like late night for you, right? Or early morning. Y'all so far ahead. I don't know if y'all behind or ahead. Y'all a whole day ahead. It's like early morning for you tomorrow, huh? Yo, shout out to my boy Large Knots. You love to see it, bro. Yeah, man, that was really impactful, bro. Yeah, man. That's what I'm gonna try to make mine for Monday, like though, like our Jedi Council of the week. Come get that inspiration, bro. Come get that shit we all deal with, bro. It's 8:30 p.m. Okay, so really late. It's 12 p.m. for me right now. 12:30 p.m. I see it, and I gotta watch the VOD now, bro. That last video was a fucking slapper, bro. Like the whole stream was really, but. I'm ready to meditate, bro. I'm ready to meditate. Bamboo growth, bro. I hope he gonna get mad at me for stealing that, bro. But I'm gonna be saying that forever now, bro. Bamboo. Be like bamboo, nigga. Be like bamboo. Go unseen. Go unseen. Put all the pieces together and then like grind some more. You know what I'm saying? Like not even grind culture, but like challenge yourself. Grow. That's what it's about. It's not about grinding. It's about grow. It's about growing. Grow. And then one day, nigga, you just gonna fucking shoot out the ground, bro. You're gonna shoot out the ground, bro. I'm gonna put that shit on a shirt. I'm dead ass might put that shit on the shirt, bro. Yo, Daisha, thank you for the follow, bro. Welcome to the stream, bro.